Again, and as always, thanks for clicking on. I appreciate that. We are making one of the 7 most popular sausage dishes in the world, sausage and pasta. It is my personal favorite. If I were to rank order these, I would put it at number 1. I don't know what order they came in. It was just the 7 most popular sausage dishes, but sausage and pasta, I make this probably once or twice a month, all year long, every year. We're going to take some beautiful Italian sausages that I had packed, ready to go ahead of time, and brown them off and make a beautiful sauce. It's very aromatic, it's very rich with tomato, and we're going to put that over a nice penne pasta. It's not surprising that Italian sausage is one of the 5 most popular sausages in the world. If you've seen that episode, I think it made an appearance in 1, 2, 3 or 4 dishes in the top 7 most popular sausages. So we should cook some more of it and get this sauce going. So I'm going to take these over there and get the base of this tomato sauce going. Okay, so we'll get that stove going. Hit it with a little bit of olive oil, just so the sausages don't burn and stick to the bottom of that pan. And once that gets good and hot, we'll pop those sausages in there. I forgot to mention I have some red wine on the table. I'm going to deglaze it with a little bit of red wine before I saute the vegetables. And I should mention there's a million different ways to make this dish. This is kind of just the way I like to make it. Everybody puts their own little twist on it. Some people have to have mushrooms in it or whatever. And if I don't have mushrooms and you're a mushroom person, don't yell at me in the comment section. This is just what I like and what my family will eat with me. So once that gets hot, we'll put those sausages in. Okay, it's starting to smoke already, so that's a good sign. And as you can see, these Italian sausages, they've been used so many times throughout the series. They are so versatile with what you can do with them. The sausage and peppers experience was good. This one is also good. So I'm going to get those down there. It's a big pot, make a big batch here. There we go, get those skins nice and crispy. And while those are browning up, I'm gonna head over and chop up my veggies. Okay, so I got those onions cleaned up. And for this, I just give them a coarse chop. So they're kind of about that size when you're done. And then with the garlic, I just knock that root end off and mince them up nice and small. I just flip those guys over after I finished prepping the onions. They got that nice brown sear on them, and we'll let them finish searing away on the other side. We're just going to bring this pot of water to a boil and add our penne pasta in there as our sausages are just about done browning off. Okay, and I'll snatch one of those Italian sausages, browned off on the other side as well. So let's pull them out of there. And like we have done with some of the other sausages in this series, we're going to pop them back in later. And you can see that color in the bottom of the pot, like I've mentioned in other episodes. That is flavor. We don't want to waste that. So in this goes nice sweet onions. They'll just get to be a little bit sweeter in there. And I'll throw my garlic in at the same time. Okay, and we're just going to give them a spin around there in the oil. And then we're just going to hit them with just a little bit of red wine here. Dry red wine. And that'll help scoop off, cool the pan down, and then get that flavor off the bottom. I'll just let those cook down. While they're cooking down, I'm going to slice up my sausages. And our water's come up to a full boil right after I pulled those sausages off. So we will dump in some of our penne. Give that penne a little spin around once it hits the water. That'll kind of help it stop sticking from the bottom of the pan, and we'll come stir that periodically. And I forgot, as I was kind of introducing what we're going to do, I got some canned diced tomatoes, canned crushed tomatoes, and a can of tomato paste to amplify that tomato flavor. I like it quite rich with tomatoes, so I also drained the diced tomatoes off so it's not too runny of a sauce. I like it a little bit thick. We'll just slice these guys off and basically add that tomato sauce in and introduce these guys right back into that beautiful concoction we're making. These sausages smell good as I'm doing this. It's one of my favorite meals. I'm getting quite excited. And I just have a little bit of extra Genoa salami kicking around that I'm going to throw into the mix because I just got some extra meat to use up, so why not? It's a fully cooked Genoa salami. We had some leftover from when we had the shop retail side open. We've moved over to doing just custom sausage recently, so I got a little bit of stuff we didn't sell at the end to use up. While I'm setting up to get the sausages into there, I'll just give these a little stir, keeping them off the bottom. And these guys are nice and semi-translucent. Rich red wine and garlic smell is amazing. I'm just gonna bring the heat back up a little bit here as I put this cooler tomato sauce in. Crushed tomatoes, I should say, not tomato sauce. Some diced tomatoes that have been drained a little bit, if you didn't catch that earlier. A can of tomato paste to give it that rich tomato punch. Okay, and just stir that all in. It's a nice, thick, tomatoey broth. I'm just gonna let that kind of get to a bubble and then throw those sausages or meatballs in. Okay, it's starting to bubble away now, so we'll introduce the main flavor component, all of that Italian sausage and a little bit of Genoa. Okay, we'll work that into the mix. Those drippings will thin the sauce out just a little bit. And I'm gonna turn the heat back down. It's piping hot, don't wanna touch it. Turn the heat back down and just let it simmer for about at least 15 minutes kind of thing on the stovetop. Just enough where your whole house smells delicious and everybody wants to dive right into it. That's when you pull it off. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I got a little bit of spices mixed up here. It's a little salt, pepper, oregano, chili flakes, because we kind of want to season up that tomato mixture we put in there. So we'll just sprinkle that into the medley. You don't have to put the red pepper flakes in if you want it a little bit more mild, or if you're already using a spicy Italian sausage, you can just use herbs and what you like. Okay, and we can't forget about our penne over here. If you overdo it, they'll be mushy and kind of gross. I pulled that guy out there. Steaming looks good. Best way to find out is to taste it. Yep. Just a little tiny bit firm, a little dente, I think is the word for it in the middle there. So I'll dump these off and then give them a little roll in some olive oil. And just drizzle them, a little bit of that olive oil. That all-love oil. Spin them around. They can just sit there till we're ready to eat them. All right. And this pot here has been simmering away as I've been doing the dishes, making the meat shop smell better and better. And so, if you're like me, I cannot wait anymore. I need to make a plate up and test it out. Let's get our, set this down for a sec. Penne onto the plate here as a bed for this beautiful mixture. This rich tomato-y picture. How's that look for a pretty appetizing plate? Well, let's dive into it. I know exactly how it's gonna be because I love it. I eat it so much, but I gotta review it for you. Okay, I garnished with just a little bit of Italian parsley to make it look nice. If I had a little bit of Parmesan, I would sprinkle that Parmesan on top of there and serve it with a nice big piece of garlic toast, but we're just gonna do the bare essentials to this dish right now. Cheers, thanks for watching. I love it. I love the rich tomatoey flavor. I will never, ever tire of this meal. It's one of my favorites. I ate not too long ago. Oh my goodness. And I should have mentioned, I like to buy a little bit higher quality pasta when I can. I make dried pasta, or just use dried pasta. I don't make it from scratch, but it makes a difference. Like, don't get your 99-cent box or whatever. Try and get some nice pasta because it's also meaty. Oh man, it's so good. So that oregano and chili flakes I added in there with that tomato sauce and just the slightest bit of heat, which is nice. It opens up your palate, and the herbs and whatnot that are infused in the Italian sausage. You eat them with every bite into those meaty little nuggets. It is so good. This is my favorite. I'm glad it's on the top 7. I hope you make it. I hope you make a huge pot. Have everybody over and share it with them, because you'll make them happy and they'll love you for it. And I love you for watching. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. And I hope you've enjoyed the series. Take care.